Hello, and welcome to Better Healthcare. We're excited to see what you can create and grow with you on your journey through the BetterAccess platform. In today's video, we'll discuss the next steps in implementing your current booking flow into your digital world and optimizing your patient's experience. Let's start by logging into the BetterAccess system by going to providers.betterhealthcare.co and logging in. After successfully logging in, you'll be taken to your home screen. We'll begin this process by adding facilities. Adding facilities can be initiated multiple ways. We can click the Expand button on the left-hand navigation pane, select the Facilities icon, then click Add Facility. Similarly, we can select the teal Add Facility button located on the upper right corner of your homepage. Your homepage is always available by clicking the logo in the upper left-hand corner of the platform. After clicking the Add Facility button, you'll be prompted to a facility setup page. Here, you'll complete the appropriate fields for each facility. Is your facility a service area? This question applies to care teams that do not conduct appointments from a specific location. For example, if you exclusively provide home care or telehealth services, we recommend that you set up your facility as a service area. Enter the facility's name, address, and contact information. Drag or upload a photo of your logo as well as a clear image of your facility. Be sure to mind the pixel requirements. These essential photos will appear in the booking flow to let patients know they're still in the right place to request an appointment. In the About section, briefly describe your facility. Next, enter the hours of operation for this facility for both in-person and telehealth services if applicable. Once you're done, click Next. Congratulations! You've created your first facility. Repeat this process as many times as necessary. Now that we've added the facilities to the booking flow, let's move on to adding appointment types. On your homepage, scroll down to the BetterAccess Booking experience and click Add. This will allow you to create a new appointment type. Currently, appointment types will appear for patients in chronological order, with the most recent appointment types added to the top of the list and the oldest at the bottom. This process is great to keep in mind to set the optimal order of appointment types for your practice. Continue to fill out all the required fields by selecting a name for the appointment type, whether it's in-person or telehealth, the appointment's duration, how long each appointment is, and the time interval for each appointment. Note that the minimum appointment interval is 5 minutes. Under Employee Select, toggle the switch on if you'd like to allow patients to request appointments by provider, or off if you'd prefer your care team to triage the patients to an appropriate provider internally. Toggling the Require Insurance section on requires prospective patients to enter their insurance. Toggling this feature off makes this requirement optional, as it is currently a fixed aspect of the booking flow. Lastly, the Patient Request Acknowledgement allows you to require patients to acknowledge that they are only requesting an appointment for non-integrated clients. Integrated clients will default to the availability directly from their EMR systems. Now that all the fields have been entered, click Save and Continue. Inside the appointment type settings, you'll be prompted to the Qualifying Questions section. Each appointment type has configurable qualifying questions that are independent of each other. For example, you may require qualifying questions for initial evaluations, but not follow-ups. Qualifying questions are a fully configurable questionnaire varying in yes, no, open-ended, and multiple-choice questions to further qualify prospective patients before attending their appointment. This also cuts down on front desk outreach and optimizing operational efficiency. With these questions, clients have the ability to make some, all, or none of the questions required or optional. With any required questions, patients will not be able to proceed through the booking flow without having answered the required question. After completing your first question, click the Add New Question for additional questions. While there is no limit to the number of questions allowed, we encourage you to be as concise and direct as possible to keep prospective clients invested in completing the booking flow. Use the blue up and down arrows to set the order of your questions. All required questions will automatically populate to the top of the question list. You may also want to add specific follow-up questions based on the patient's answer to an initial question. Cascading questions can help streamline the patient's experience by only showing the questions that are relevant to the patient's needs. Users can prompt subsequent cascading questions based upon user responses to yes or no questions. For example, with the yes or no question, "Do you have a referral?" if patients answer yes, you can then ask the name of the physician that referred them. However, if the patient selects no to this question, users are prompted to either continue or input a different question. To activate cascading questions, simply click the Prompt Secondary Questions based on user response checkbox. This will open up secondary questions that can be triggered depending on the user answers to an initial question. Next, select which answer the secondary question is dependent on. Then, choose the type of question you'd like to ask and enter the text of that question. In this case, users will be asked to enter the name of their referring physician only if they have previously selected yes to having a referral. If the initial question is required, you can designate these follow-up secondary questions as optional or required as well. Once you're done, click Save and Finish Up. Congratulations! You've successfully created an appointment time and taken your first step towards completing the new booking flow. Repeat this process as many times as necessary to create more appointment types. If your care team would like to utilize the cascading logic feature, contact your Better Healthcare representative to enable this feature. Now that we've set your care team's desired appointment configuration, we'll need to connect the appropriate providers to their corresponding appointment types. To do so, click the Expand icon on the left-hand toolbar. Next, select Employees. Click the Add Employee button. Additionally, you can click the Add Employee button on the upper right-hand corner of your home screen. Each path will direct you to the Employee Account Setup page. Add the relevant details of your employee by entering the first and last name, sex assigned at birth, email, and a valid mobile phone number. Please note that the information entered in the upper section is not client-facing and is only for your care team's internal use. Select the appropriate fields from the drop-down. Under Roles and Permissions, the Learn More hyperlink takes you to a PDF that provides a comprehensive overview of what each role grants permissions to. In most cases, providers are set to basic, as this role does not send scheduling emails to the providers and does not grant management permissions. For this example, the new employee is a provider, so we'll set the roles and permissions to basic and select yes to the following question. This expands the provider information section, including the bio, degrees or certifications, and practicing since date. These details can be provided at any time. We encourage you to enter these fields to give your prospective patients pertinent information to make an informed selection should you allow them to choose appointments by provider. Lastly, check or uncheck the Send Employee an Invite email to join the platform checkbox. You can choose to send this invite at a later time from the Employee's Detail page. To finalize your entry, select Add Employee. Back inside the Employee section of the platform, select the newly added employee, then click Appointment Configuration tab. Scroll down to the employee's appointment types under the BetterAccess Booking experience. Click Add Appointment Types now. Select the appropriate appointment types for your employee. Be sure to add the appropriate appointment types to all providers added to the BetterAccess system. This ensures accuracy and availability. Once you're done, click Save and Finish Up. You're all set! A Better Healthcare representative will be with you in every step of your account creation stage. Your representative is readily available for additional support and guidance in optimizing and configuring your booking flow. Congratulations! You've successfully configured your new BetterAccess booking flow. You are now ready to proceed to the next step of your journey, implementation.